most dangerous man in the room is never the loudest one. He's the one nobody bothered to watch. Every great strategist in history understood something most people never figure out. The moment people think they've got you figured out is the moment you stop existing to them. You become invisible, predictable, harmless, and that's exactly where you want them to think you are. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the smartest people in every room are usually the ones saying the least, and why being underestimated isn't an insult, it's a weapon. Here's what nobody tells you about power. The people who chase respect, status, and attention the hardest are usually the easiest to predict, and the easiest to predict are the easiest to control. Today you're going to learn how to use that exact blind spot to your advantage. But there's one detail about this strategy that almost nobody talks about. It has a breaking point. Use it wrong, and instead of protecting you, it isolates you. And the final lesson in this video, it's the one piece even people who study Machiavelli tend to miss completely. It's the difference between being underestimated and being irrelevant. Stay with me. This changes how you walk into every room for the rest of your life. Section 1. The Emperor Who Played the Fool. In the late Roman Empire, there's a story about an emperor who, before taking power, spent years acting harmless, slow to speak, easy to dismiss, the kind of man other nobles laughed about behind closed doors. They underestimated him for years, and while they were laughing, he was watching, learning who was loyal, who was scheming, who would turn on him the moment real power was on the table. By the time anyone realized what he actually was, it was too late to stop him. Here's the lesson. People reveal their true intentions around those they don't fear. The moment someone sees you as a threat, they perform for you. They hide. But around someone they've already dismissed, they show you everything. This is the first practical move. In any room, a meeting, a negotiation, a new social circle, resist the urge to prove yourself immediately. Let people show you who they are first. You're not hiding because you're weak. You're gathering information while everyone else is busy performing. But this strategy has a dark side, and it shows up faster than most people expect. Section 2. The trap of proving yourself too soon. Most people do the opposite of all this. The instant they feel underestimated, they panic, they over-explain, they name drop, they raise their voice just a little louder than they need to. At first, that looks like confidence. It isn't. It's the opposite. It's a person announcing, out loud, that someone else's opinion of them controls how they act. And once people see that, they know exactly which string to pull. Here's what almost nobody says clearly. The need to be respected immediately is one of the most exploitable weaknesses a person can have. Manipulators don't even have to work for it. They just underestimate you on purpose and watch you scramble to correct them. The practical move here is simple but uncomfortable. When someone underestimates you, let the silence sit. Don't correct them. Don't perform. Your results, over time, will correct the record far more convincingly than your words ever could. But staying quiet too long creates a different problem entirely. And this is the part where most self-improvement advice quietly falls apart. Section 3. The line between strategy and invisibility. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to hear. If you disappear for too long, you don't become mysterious. You become forgettable. There's a difference between letting people underestimate your capability and letting them forget you exist. One builds quiet power. The other erases you from every decision that matters. This is the mistake that destroys far more careers and relationships than arrogance ever does. People mistake total silence for strategy. It isn't. Strategy means choosing exactly when to be underestimated and exactly when to step forward and show your hand. The practical application: pick your moments. Stay quiet while you're gathering information or building leverage. But when the moment to act arrives, a decision, a negotiation, a chance to lead, you move decisively and visibly. Power that's never shown eventually stops being believed. And that brings us to the part most people never get right. Because knowing when to reveal yourself requires something almost nobody has patience for. Section 4. Patience as a weapon. Every strategist who used this approach successfully shared one trait: patience, that looked, from the outside, almost unnatural. While everyone else needed validation immediately, they were comfortable waiting months, sometimes years. Here's why that matters so much. The person who needs to be understood right now will always lose leverage to the person who can wait. Urgency is a tell. It shows your hand before you're ready to play it. This doesn't mean suppressing emotion or pretending not to care. It means refusing to let other people's timeline dictate when you reveal your strength. Practically, this looks like this. The next time someone doubts your ability, resist responding in the moment. Let your actual results answer for you days, weeks, or months later, on your timeline, not theirs. But there's still one missing piece. Without it, everything you've just learned can be turned against you. Here's the lesson almost nobody teaches, and it's the one that changes everything. Being underestimated only has power if you eventually choose the moment you stop letting it happen. The goal was never to stay hidden forever. Hiding forever isn't strategy. It's fear wearing a disguise. The real skill, the one that separates quiet power from quiet weakness, is controlling exactly when the mask comes off. Every person from history who mastered this didn't disappear. They waited, gathered strength, let others misjudge them completely. And then, at the one moment that mattered most, they revealed exactly who they were. Not a moment before, not a moment after. That's the difference between someone who is overlooked and someone who was simply waiting. So here's everything this comes down to. Let people underestimate your capability while you observe, learn, and build leverage quietly. Refuse to let their doubt control your timeline. And when the right moment comes, act decisively and visibly so your results speak louder than their assumptions ever did. That's not weakness. That's not arrogance. That's patience, used as a weapon. Which part of this do you think people get wrong the most? Staying quiet too long or revealing themselves too soon? Let me know in the comments. If you want to understand exactly how this strategy turns dangerous when it's used by the wrong kind of person, watch the video on screen now, because it breaks down the warning signs of someone using your silence against you before you ever see it coming.